Hello and welcome everyone to the Riverside County Board Brief. My name is Pep Fernandez as we give you a brief look at what took place today during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting and also what's going on in Riverside County. Now, we've had some pretty interesting and fun things to talk about, but first things first, right off the top of the show, if you watched the Board of Supervisors meeting live earlier today, we had another COVID-19 update. We haven't seen those in recent weeks, but we had the return of Dr. Jeffrey Leung, the public health officer for the County of Riverside, to give us a little bit more information on the latest COVID statistics. We also had Bruce Barton, the director of the Emergency Management Department. He also joined us here in the meeting, gave an update on the status of hospitalizations. So here is Dr. Leung and Bruce Barton earlier today in the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting.
Overall, the numbers today represent more than a five-fold increase in case rate and positivity over the past 2 months. However, these numbers are still far below our previous surge numbers in January 2021.
Clearly, there is an increase. Most hospitals are reporting that there is a 3 to 4 times increase in COVID that they're seeing. We are doing check-in calls with them. We had a call yesterday. We will have a call with them on Thursday. We are inviting state partners. And obviously, we are continuing to monitor this very closely should this become a more exaggerated surge.
All right, so that was Bruce Barton, and before that, of course, Dr. Leung, our public health officer. And a quick programming note, beginning this Thursday, we will have the return of the vaccine update with Dr. Jeffrey Leung as he answers your questions regarding the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, a little bit later in the meeting, we celebrated the 100-year anniversary of Riverside County Parks. In fact, the very first park, it was called the Playground, and it was up in Idlewild. And today we had Kyla Brown, the Parks Director and General Manager. She joined us here in the meeting to not only celebrate 100 years of parks here in Riverside County, but also National Parks and Rec Month. Here's Kyla Brown.
And at RivCo Parks, we have a mission to preserve land with critical habitat and rich heritage within Riverside County and provide opportunities for guests to enjoy equitable access through recreation and education. Parks are at the center of so many experiences and memories, moments that park and recreation professionals help make happen. Our local parks are often our first experiences in nature, our introduction to a favorite hobby or physical activity. They're places to gather with friends and family, spaces to celebrate life's special moments, spots of respite and healing, and so much more.
And that was Kyla Brown from earlier. And if you watch the Board of Supervisors meetings regularly, you'll notice that each department kind of made the rounds, giving updates of what's going on, what's neat. And today was Parks and Rec, with Parks and Rec National Parks and Rec Month today, as we celebrated that with Kyla Brown. So now, listen, we've got a little bit of B-roll. Rob, go ahead and roll that, because it was a very special day for a valued member of our Riverside County Sheriff's Department. That would be Raul Vergara, the Assistant Sheriff for Riverside County, up there along with the 5 Board of Supervisors. Sheriff Chad Bianco was joined as well with a special celebration, a proclamation for Vergara. They're speaking during the meeting. We had a chance to hear from him, and here's what Assistant Sheriff Vergara had to say after completing nearly 40 years, I believe it was 36 years to be exact, of service here in the County of Riverside.
Well, first of all, I want to thank the board and Sheriff Chad Bianco, of course, and the executive team. It's been, a great 30 years for me, 35 total in law enforcement. I've worked on a lot of special teams, special assignments, and a lot of great teams that I'll never forget. But the last 2.5 years working in the executive team with Sheriff Bianco, we've really had a chance to dynamically change the direction of the department with his leadership.
And a well-deserved retirement for Assistant Sheriff Raul Vergara. And finally, and certainly not least, towards the end of the meeting, we were able to get, he's an NFL legend, he's a Riverside County resident out in the Coachella Valley, Tom Flores able to join us live during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting, and for a very good reason. August 8th, we will celebrate and commemorate it as Tom Flores Day here in the county of Riverside. A special proclamation coming up on August 8th for Tom Flores. He is an NFL Hall of Famer. He won a Super Bowl as a player. He won 2 more as the head coach of the Oakland turned LA Raiders. And again, he's one of us. He's a Riverside County resident, and he was so gracious with his time to join us for a couple minutes towards the end of the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. But here's a little taste of what he had to say during the meeting. This is NFL great Tom Flores.
I'm honored that you're recognizing me. It's been a long time waiting for the Hall of Fame to come knocking on my door. They finally did, actually, literally knocked on my door here at Indian Wells about a little over a month ago, and informed me that I'd made the Hall of Fame, and it was a very emotional day for me. Been waiting for this moment, and I'm sure that next week will be an emotional week because a lot of things going on, and including the induction and we get our golden jacket, we get a ring.
Yeah, so for Coach Flores, it was a long time coming to get that call that he's going to the NFL Hall of Fame. So next weekend is the NFL Hall of Fame ceremony in Canton, Ohio. So Coach Flores will be out there, and he'll receive that very special gold jacket as an NFL Hall of Fame member. Again, you can join us each and every Board of Supervisors meeting just a couple minutes after it. Today was a little bit different. We had a closed session, but we're back here after every Board of Supervisors meeting, giving you an update of what's going on in Riverside County and what was taking place during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. My name is Pep Fernandez, and we'll see you next time for another edition of The Board Brief.